we're moving to Major League Baseball, and some big news breaking today in Major League Baseball that the Players Union and the league has come to an agreement on a new collective bargaining agreement, meaning that we will avoid a work stoppage situation. How big is this, Scott, for Rob Manfred's legacy that he has contributed the 22 years of labor peace to the game?
I think it's gigantic. I think he gets an A+ so far. He really kept the momentum of really Bud Selig, I think, being treated poorly. I think they looked at a few things like the All-Star game as negative aspects. Manfred and all parties involved at the Players Association, Major League Baseball, and it is important to note that no pro sport league is the Players Association have more of a stranglehold than Major League Baseball. So the owners felt as if they needed to get a lot more of what they wanted. They now have maybe the best relationship between both parties of the four major sports. They have this long streak right now. You can say the NFL has been in more dented limbo. The biggest changes, luxury tax. It's going to go from roughly 100, or cap's going to go from 189 to 196. The most interesting aspect, when you pick up a premium free agent, what usually happens? You have to give up a first-round pick to the team that lost it. That's gone.
Wow.
So if you think about it, in terms of the scales that tilt, it really benefits the big market teams that like to test the limits on what the cap is. The other thing, and really the only thing I think the owners budged on, and they backed off on, was an amateur international draft. They wanted international signees to be welcomed into your giant pot, because then it would water down and level off your average payroll. It would save the owners a lot of money, and it would potentially cost players in arbitration and across the board on a smaller scale. So that's where the players won. But they did this with 3.5 hours to spare.
The deadline was midnight this evening, and to get this agreement in place, avoiding a work stoppage, great for the game of baseball and its fans.
Reports are they worked for over 26 straight hours up until finally coming to an agreement.